It is the deadliest day in aviation history. On a tiny island, two massive Boeing 747s are lost in a blinding white fog. They are sitting on the same runway, invisible to each other. One captain is impatient. He pushes the throttles forward, believing the runway is clear, but he is wrong. A simple radio squeal blocks the only message that could save them. In seconds, 583 people will be gone. This is the disaster at Tenerife. March 27, 1977, Los Rodeos Airport, a tiny airstrip in the mountains. It was never built to handle jumbo jets, but today the tarmac is gridlocked. A terrorist bomb at a nearby airport has forced dozens of planes to divert here. Among them are two giants, Pan Am Flight 1736 and KLM Flight 4805. The airport is chaos. Planes are parked on taxiways. Controllers are overwhelmed. But the real enemy is the geography. Clouds descend from the hills. A thick blanket of fog rolls across the tarmac. It swallows the runway. Visibility drops to zero. The trap is set. Sitting at the head of the runway is the KLM 747. In the captain's seat is Jacob Veldhuizen van Zanten. He is a legend. He is KLM's chief instructor, the face of the airline. He is treated like a god. But today, Van Zanten is stressed. Strict laws mean if he doesn't take off soon, his crew will go overtime. He is impatient. He wants to leave. He decides to refuel to save time later, a decision that will soon prove fatal. That extra fuel makes the plane heavy. Behind him, stuck in the fog, is the Pan Am 747. The American crew is lost. They are taxiing down the active runway, directly toward the KLM jet. Two massive planes, head-to-head, hidden by mist. Van Zanten lines up for takeoff. He spins the engines up, but he hasn't received clearance. His first officer nervously reminds him. Van Zanten breaks angrily. "I know that. Go ahead, ask." The tower gives the route clearance, but not takeoff clearance. Van Zanten hears what he wants to hear. He releases the brakes. We are going. The massive KLM jet begins to roll down the foggy runway. At that exact moment, the Pan Am pilot radios, "We are still taxiing down the runway." This message should have stopped the KLM, but fate intervenes. The tower and the Pan Am crew speak at the exact same second. The voices cancel each other out. All Van Zanten hears is a squeal. He believes the runway is empty. He pushes the throttles to full power. The jet accelerates 80 knots, 100 knots. It is a 350-ton missile charging through the fog. Down the runway, the Pan Am captain sees lights cutting through the mist. There he is. Look at him. God damn, that son of a bitch is coming. Pan Am hits full throttle, trying to turn into the grass. Van Zanten sees them too late. He pulls back on the stick. The tail drags on the concrete, sparks flying. He tries to leapfrog the American plane, but he's too heavy. The landing gear slams into the fuselage. The KLM explodes on impact. It slides for 1,000 feet. The Pan Am jet is ripped open. Fire consumes everything. The fog was so thick the control tower didn't even see the crash. They didn't know the fire was burning. When the smoke cleared, the devastation was total. All 248 people on the KLM flight were dead. Only 61 people from the Pan Am flight crawled out of the wreckage. 583 lives lost, the darkest day in aviation. We learned that day that the most dangerous thing in a cockpit isn't the weather, it is the inability to listen.